At the beginning of the year, we took our bracelet. We made a commitment to one another that we were in. And I stand before you tonight, man, you've given it to this university and to our program, to our coaches every single night. And tonight we get one last chance, 60 for 60 more, right? And here's the difference, okay? Here's the difference. Some schools in rivalry games choose to play it out of hatred for the other school. That's not who we are. Here's why we will win the game tonight. Because you're going to play for love for one another. Not hatred for somebody else. You're going to play out of love for one another. Because the guy from Tennessee in here understands what it's like for the guy in Mississippi here. The guy from Florida understands that this university is the one that gave you an education. The guy from Cali understands that. The guy from Atlanta, from Georgia, from Alabama, from Louisiana, from Ohio, from Illinois, you all get it that we all are at the university. And because of that, you're going to play for great love for each other and for those people in those stands and all these wonderful recruits that are going to join us next year to make sure we do wondrous things here at this great place. Because the only thing that's separating us is a little help. If we can get you to come help us, it's going to be national championship time right here at the university.
Hi, my name is Stephen Christian. I play football at Oregon State University and the University of Hawaii. By playing football in college, I had a lot of good experiences and a lot of bad experiences. One of the bad experiences was that I had hip surgery. That led me to get into art. And art was very influential in me expressing myself. It allowed me to branch outside my comfort zone and reach out to other communities. From there, I was hired by the school newspaper to draw comics. You know, that led me to start my own YouTube channel, which I animate and do a lot of video production. And from there, I was able to host art shows that allowed me to give back to the community. Throughout my career, I've always wanted to do things that were out of the ordinary. Stuff that people really didn't do on a regular basis. And this project isn't much different. No Love for Gladiators is a story that's split into 3 volumes, with the first one actually already being done. Believe it or not, this project was very influential in me getting my Master of Arts at Oregon State University. For 2 years, I diligently researched the impact of the NCAA structure and how it affects student athletes. And I chose to visually represent that in this project. This was to shed light on what athletes' lives really are like. Contrary to popular belief, it's not as glamorous as you might think it is. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, and a lot of sacrifice. As a memoir from a student athlete, I reference a lot from my playing experiences in hopes to give student athletes a voice, which they never had before. So for this Kickstarter, I set a low-end goal of 50 copies, which might not sound like much, but since I'm actually producing them by hand in my home studio, it can be a daunting task. And so with the funds, I will be using them to get help producing those copies and also have production for volumes 2 and 3, as well as the rewards that my backers will be getting. Because the goal isn't to just make money, but I want to get these copies in the hands of people. And so by creating this whole project in my home studio with my own hands, it shows that, you know, student athletes are more than just what you see on TV. They're hard workers. They're, you know, creative. And of course, for being a backer, I wanted you guys to have wonderful rewards as far as cover art, sketches, sketchbooks, behind the scenes, and a lot more. I want this project to impact your lives as much as it has impacted mine.
But wait! There's more!
And if I reach my goal, the stretch goals will be to create a motion comic, an animated version of volumes 1, 2, and 3, as well as a short documentary on the behind the scenes process, from the initial conception to the actual finished product. So help spread the word. You know, tell your friends, tell your coaches, teammates, co-workers, anybody. Because I feel that this is a story that needs to be told to the masses. And by helping to support me, you're helping to support a lot of student athletes that, you know, have no other voice in the situation that they're going through. Yeah. So,
I'm trying to get a picture from last night to post on Instagram.
okay. I'll do it, man.